Yep. I don't know if that's the same girl or not, but I think so. The girl that got shot downtown, was she black or white? But if if that's the same girl, then yeah. But she wasn't here. She wasn't. I don't think she was here. Elizabeth something? Yeah. What? She got shot downtown? I'm about to look that up, bro. She typing in first something. Mm-mm. She from Ohio. Yeah, this is her. Well, she from here, but it sure did. Nah, she in Ohio right now. Or she was in Ohio. I don't know what happened. They not trying to tell us what happened. I don't know if she was in that mass murder shit that happened or not. I hate when people don't like tell you. They'll tell you somebody died, but won't tell you how they died. That kind of pisses me off. I almost cussed out somebody I worked with at night yesterday.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
Talk about this studio, guys. Like, they be thinking Delta is their life, boy.
And he'll make it across the 20.
No, plus she full time. She like, yeah, it's a good job. Like, she got into her feelings when I said he's talking about like owning your own business, and I was like, I hate this shit. Like, this shit is just a job. It's just bills to me. That's all it is, bread, just bread. And she was like, got mad over that. I don't give a fuck about you getting mad. Like, what the fuck that got to do with me? I'm still gonna get my cheese.
60 or.
He's cool. Nigga, I was taking him home for work. You said my back or back?
Now the first carry here for Philip Lindsay.
Yeah. I was taking him home for work yesterday. And it was like 2 or something. And when we were driving down on the highway, on the third lane, there was nobody in the third lane. This old ass lady was just walking in the middle of the lane on the highway. Scared the fuck out of her. I was like, in my head when I saw her, I was going if it was a deer or a person. Like, I couldn't make out what it was. And then Beth was like, yo, that's a lady. I was like,
able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will. There's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether they're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone runs with him. Other times you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches up. In any event, anytime you see man coverage, you tell your guys you got to win those matchups, because if you do, you'll get the football and probably for a nice game.
PS4 to work there today. But I ain't doing that shit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What's his name? Sika mysteriously stayed on our shift yesterday.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the
nobody
league.
even moved.
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
I mean, on Saturday,
he allows the blocks to
night
set up
shift,
in front of
man,
him.
the planes don't be doing
It could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a man open down the middle
literally,
of the field.
you just be sitting there. No flights be coming in.
Emmanuel Sanders, 53 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now.
They on bullshit because they're not trying to tell me if I'm full-time or part-time. Remember, because they had me in the season.
This one is a fair catch, a signal for
I'm sorry, season already reserved. I did. They have it in the system as I'm seasonal, but I'm supposed to be ready reserved. They got the system fucked up. And she said the only thing they could do to change it, it would have to go through corporate. And it would have to, basically, it would have to do a whole bunch of shit to change. And they're not going to do that.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back.
I'm in the bag room throwing bags. I'm throwing bags. He brings 2 carts down the, you know how you how there's 2 sides to the bag room. You be throwing shit on the up belt. I'm throwing shit on the up belt on the left side. He's on my team, and he has 2 more carts. I'm still throwing. He tries to come on the side of my cart with his 2 carts. That nigga hits my cart so hard, bruh. I just happened to be throwing the bag on the belt. Had I would have turned around and went to grab a bag, I would have fell over and hit my head on that yellow beam.
Out of the gun, gone. Going up top for
I would have been out. I would have been out. And I knew he fucked up. And he was like, "You okay?" I was like, "What the fuck you mean?" What if I ain't okay? Nigga, I'm dead. What?
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score. They come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. Change the situation here. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him.
Didn't get the push they needed. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
All they do is fire.
And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
To be honest with you,
McManus's point
this is how the situation is, right?
14-0.
If
after the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Am injured, which I was, when my back hurted.
This will be fielded on
before this happened, you remember I was wearing a back brace.
Back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on
my back was hurting.
It'll come out to the 25.
When that situation happened, my back was hurting. But since I was getting written up so much in my mind, when I was speaking about calling for help, they told me if I would have called, that it's possible since I've been written up so much.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
When this incident happened, and they told me, like, you should go tell Ron, I went and I told Ron. And then once I got off, my back started feeling better. So I was like, okay, my back's feeling good. And then when they started messing with me, I was like, all right, something's not right. And then I was thinking in my head, like if I don't go through,
get that 0 off the board. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I was just thinking in my head, if I don't go through with the back injury stuff,
bring up 2nd down.
I have to finish it, because if I don't finish it and I don't go through with it, they're not going to pay me, they're not going to take me serious, and I'm not going to get anything from it. So I did what I was supposed to do, bro. My shit is hurting now too. That shit, it hurts off and on, like it will never go away. And I didn't know for the longest time, but they're obligated since it happened. Otherwise, even if I quit, they still have to help me out with my back.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You can't get another job.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
My back was really hurting.
The second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football.
It wasn't.
They'll need to convert a third and 7 though to start things out.
So it wasn't gonna kill me, but it definitely working there was gonna make it worse. Doing that morning shift shit definitely was gonna make it worse.
To the air
again. Trying to get active. Oh, you didn't even hurt another man.
Taken down. Goff is sacked.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple
scores.
And guess what? They're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
They wasn't going to do all that. They bougie. Well, I forgot.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Little. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So that interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M.
He had never even played
all he kept
nothing
caring about was
online.
his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance, and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From a yard out. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left. And no good. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That's what I didn't know.
To about the 19-yard line.
Speaking of that nigga, speaking of the devil, when I took, the day before I took Hilton shift, guess who I saw at the airport?
And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It'll wind up being a loss of 2.
He was with a girl. I was staring at him the whole fucking time. He probably thought I was crazy. I was like, I was looking at him. I was like, yo, is this child like doing another?
Blocked to throw on 2nd down.
I know what.
Left side here to Sanders. The 40. The 30. 10. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I'm not stacking my motherfucking thing.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What day you need to work?
Out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Golf will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Well, fuck that motherfucking shit.
They'll start out on the ground.
You look like the peanuts on the Proud Family movie,
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Yeah,
even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect note.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 51 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm about to go.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Definitely. Let's open the door.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan. Finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways. But right now,
I'm just trying to set
you like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. The pass there complete to Sutton. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
To throw it is locked. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos will extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. To throw again on second down. Gone. He's got Higbee complete right side. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Give them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Again. Alpha.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Rip left. 47.
Here we go.
Mike, 47.
Now Goff on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Don't say nothing. Hey, Orbit.
Throwing again is gone. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebackers, Von Miller. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Exit. On the ball.
A final shot before half for Locke. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
The final shot before break. Locke. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
He does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually...
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Rush in. Rush in. More down. Hey, fine.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
47's the mark, boy. 47. Check, 47. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. 10-2 stop.
Man out, man out, man out, man out. Check. Show it up.
Step.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 31, Locke going for the deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, 69 yards, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch the pass. Listen. 47's the mic. Watch the slap.
Now Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. VmyrR doing what he does best with a sack. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Goff under pressure again, and down he goes again. VmyrR picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, defense.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. They'll find Lindsey here. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, 48 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check.
Hey, Charlie.
from the gun. Here's gone. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I've been trying to find new plays.
Samson Abukum able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Locke to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Natson. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a first and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is... And he probably...
This nigga ain't got me muted with that.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Wahoo! Mike 59!
Locke will try again on second down. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap and again to Lindsey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Locke going to throw it here. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton, 52 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
47. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
We go. 76. 76. Hey, high 7.
On first down, it's gone. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
47.
Gone. And Cooks has it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Goff throwing again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Ric Flair. Hey, Zoom.
47. Hey, check. 47 is the mic.
Again, gone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and it's third down. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third and 10. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To throw is gone. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I could have blitzed the whole game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. They'll actually throw it with Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.
Number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking, and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
Well, if I really wanted to try, I could have just threw it to the flats or dead end routes the whole game. I know how to beat a blitz. We good over here, bro. Counting me out. My whole life turned around. I'm a good try. Yeah, whatever, law, bro. You said what? The iPhone X. Swipe down in this little circle thing. Your phone updated? Oh, yeah, you might have to add it to the home screen thing. I mean, the thing. Yeah. When you slide down, it should be like a little circle. But anyway. Oh, I can't wait to have 2 fast tight ends. That's gonna be so fun. Bitch, you want grateful? Bitch, you want? I ain't no label. No, I really don't gotta run it back. Golf leading the league in yards and TDs. Like some vision to me. That's really crazy, bro. Got like a 73 overall running back. I got fucking Chandrick West. I do not want to play the fucking Cardinals, bro. I already know that nigga gonna be cheesing like a motherfucker. Not even that. That nigga go on offense. That nigga got Kareem Hunt, David Johnson, Kyler Murray, fucking 91 speed. Alright. And they said Julio don't get TDs.